been wanting to do this video for a while, but first I had to finish the project. And let me tell you, this skirt took forever. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Pixi again, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Pixi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever you're happy doing right now when you're watching this, I hope you're doing fabulously and safely, taking care of yourself and your loved ones, and welcome to another awkward video. I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but first I had to finish the project. And let me tell you, this skirt took forever. I started the skirt in 2019, and I've been making skirts like this for a while, and I don't know, like I just kind of like honed in on them. Like I would love to make these custom for other people, but they just take so long. And maybe I'll do a tutorial on it one day, maybe I'll start a new one, but this one was such a feat. But like the vision that I had actually came true, and that like never happens with my sewing projects. So what I did was I collected curtains, like sheer curtains from thrift stores, and then remnant fabric from Walmart and I think Joann, and I just kind of held on to it until I finally like had enough in my mind to accomplish the skirt. And then after our wedding, what are we on now? Like what year is it? What day is it? What time zone is it? We used this sheer rainbow fabric for my wedding centerpieces, and we kind of like draped the rainbow fabric around like these mirrors. I didn't want mirrors as my centerpieces, long story. I'll talk about that in another video about our wedding adventures. But I salvaged all that fabric, and I decided to include it in this skirt also. So everything in this skirt is upcycled. The base of the skirt was thrifted, just a plain black skirt, like a knit skirt with an elastic waistband, probably for $2.99, or I already had it because I had a bunch of black skirts from like my major goth phase. You know, like everybody has a plain skirt lying around somewhere that they either don't wear anymore, or they had to buy it for work, or forgotten in a drawer somewhere. So like wherever I got the skirt, it worked out perfectly. It was like a heavy knit black, probably knee-length skirt, and I hand sewed every panel on this skirt to the point where I never wanted to see a needle and thread again. Like you can't really comfortably make these skirts with a machine. It's not impossible, but it's just so meticulous that the layers of fabric is, I mean, you'll understand when you see the skirt. Every single layer. I mean, the shutdown kind of helped, actually. It helped speed up the process, because I'm sure if I had like a regular job, or if like normal life was happening, like the year of 2020 of that which shall not speak, of which we shall not speak, that helped speed up the process. If I was ever just like extremely bored or just going insane or had like major anxiety or something, I would just like sit and listen to music with this thread, needle, straight pins. And when I was finally done with this skirt, it was just like, what do I do now? Like, now I need another project. I mean, this same skirt sat on my dress form for over 2 years. I finished sewing the last panel probably about 2 months ago. And then last night, I stood on a chair and had my husband take my pinking shears, and I just rotated, because the panels are so random, they were dragging on the ground, but I can't like cut them by myself. Like when I'm wearing the skirt, you can't like bend down. And so I had him like, I was standing on a dining room chair, and he'd just be like, okay, spin and cut one off, and spin and cut one off. So it was just, I was finally done, and it was just like this sense of like such accomplishment that I couldn't believe it was actually done. And I have had requests like, can I take your idea? Yes. It's not my idea, you know, like I took a tutorial that I found online when I was like 14 and did my own spin on it, and It's not like you're gonna copy mine exactly, so I might still do a tutorial on how to do them. I might sell them eventually if you have like, if anybody were to want this skirt, but I can't say it would be cheap because there's a lot of labor, a lot of hand sewing and collecting the fabric and stuff. But this is like the ultimate fairy rainbow fantasy skirt. And now it's finally hanging in my wardrobe, and I'm definitely just labeling it the ultimate fairy rainbow skirt that took over 2 years to complete to my satisfaction. And I just, yeah, I guess I'll just show you the skirt because it blows my mind that I started this and then what it turned out to be was exactly what I envisioned, and like I was almost gonna cry like happy tears, like knowing it was finally done. But I thought you, like, watching this would enjoy this skirt and maybe inspire you, or if you want a tutorial on how I do these, let me know. Lots of blood, stabbing myself with the needle. I cannot tell you how many times the skirt made me bleed by just not paying attention, like sewing it into my finger and like bam, I'm bleeding, and sweat and tears and just, oh, it was a feat to do this skirt. So let me go get it and I'll show you the skirt. Okie dokie. So I need to like scoot back for this because not only is there so much fabric on the skirt, but it weighs so much that I can barely put it on a hanger. Like I have to have the clippy things on the hanger to support it from stretching out. But it's so fluffy and I'm so proud of this. I'm so stinking proud of this. And it just, all of the colors, the way they shift is just, it's so soft. And like I said, this is 100% upcycled. The only thing that was new was like the thread. I probably had to replace the needle a couple times, but you can see it's all done by hand. And then every single layer is just done by hand, and it's just like the ultimate rainbow fantasy fairy. Just, I want to live in this skirt that I've created. So let me do a try on for you, and I hope you enjoy it because I'm so, like, not to toot my own horn, but I'm just so proud of what I've done. And it's mine, and it's exactly what I was hoping it would be. So yes, I will show you.